Oop, that's not good. Hold on, I'm having issues with my controller. Oh shit. Up, on, left, right. Select, start, Y, B, E, X, A, L, R. Save. There we go. Yeah, how does the sound sound? Sound. Oops, that's not how you... No, bad. No. Oh, God. I'm already messing up at the... title screen, the name entry screen. Alright. Too late. Alright, you'll notice that my sprite's a little different this time. Okay, well, we have 3 people here, so I guess that's good incentives to start. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright. This heat's probably going to go a lot worse than last time. I got magic powder to start off with. Last time the seed was very generous with the item layout and didn't have very many problems, but this time it'll probably go to 2.5 hours. That's usually what I end up doing these races in, about. Ooh, Cane of Samaria. Interesting. It's gonna be Cane. Oh, hey, French fry. Oh yeah, we rich now. Big money. I should probably actually mark things off on my tracker here. So, last time I started with a hammer, and I got sword right away. So, this time I have Cane of Samaria and magic powder. So, we gotta hope that, that I don't run out of magic. Or I can do pot strats most of the time. Alright. I wonder if I can... Nope, can't make this easier myself, so... Oh crap, Magic Cape. Magic Cape could mean Aga 1 seed again. Hey, Boney. If you do a capital P in Pepe L, it'll do the actual emote. FYI. Unless you're on mobile, then that sucks. Okay, this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I didn't realize that they took damage just by walking into the block. Suck it. Oops. Okay. And we got mirror. That's always a good sign. Man, this escape so far has been pretty lucrative. It's not an FFZ emote, it's a... That's not what I want. Alright. It's a BTTV emote. I shouldn't have done that. That's okay. Oh, more money. Good. This is played on... This is an emulator. This is SNES 9X. Because because I'm thinking about buying a flash cart for N64, I don't want to have to buy another flash cart for the actual console. Besides, my actual console isn't working. So... I'll just have to cry about it. I don't know what a good time is for this escape sequence. I think it's like... Well, it's around 6 or 7 minutes, I think. So yeah. Yeah, getting into this is really easy. You just need a copy of the ROM, which I'm not going to tell you how to get. So you can, the website is ALTTPR.com. If someone wants to link that, that's how you generate the seeds. Yeah, I'm playing with the NMG rule set, which is actually, unlike Uter, which it's always, the items are always randomized in such a way, like there's no way to do, there's not a whole lot of options for setting the logic based on the settings, but I wonder if I can get a set of bombs here. No, but I can get a heart. Yes! That's what I wanted. Okay. Perfect. Uter. Ocarina of Time randomizer. Yeah, you can actually change the logic settings. So you can. So right now I'm doing no major glitches, and then there's some minor glitches category. And then there's obviously major glitches, and then there's no logic, which is it just randomizes it to. Where's the door? It just randomizes the items without any sort of logic whatsoever. Nice. Which can be lots of fun, but also very frustrating. Okay, I'll be fine. There's some hearts in here. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's a little easier to get into than Ocarina of Time, in my opinion. Flippers, that's a good one. Because some of the glitches you need in order to be competitive are not that as difficult, and it's not as limiting. Like, your movement is not as limited based because of the rule set. Like, when you start talking about major glitches, you're talking about, like, just some disgusting tricks that you can do. I should have known that was a map, but... Man, it is really coming down out there. Yeah, if the power goes out, or if the stream suddenly cuts, just assume that the power went out. That's very likely in this neck of the woods. And we're having, the other part of that is that we're having a lot of snow right now. It is lots. I'm not very good at estimating snow just by looking at it. But it is, like, the whole ground is covered, and it is... I'm assuming... And there's some idiots who are actually driving right now, which is silly. Okay, that's just a heart piece. Okay, so that reduces the likelihood that it's an AGA 1 seed. Um, Man, I almost beat 2 hours, even though it was an Aga 1 seed last time. I don't have a generator because I live in an apartment. I'm kind of screwed in that front. Yeah. These hearts aren't necessary in general, but I like to have them for safety because, there you go. Because otherwise this will be a really frustrating run. I mean, it's potential that it's over a foot. Like, it's just like, I went to bed last night, there was no snow, and then I woke up and then there was just a bunch of snow everywhere. And it's been coming down ever since I woke up this morning, so... Like, I'm sure some of our Canadian friends will... I have enough bombs. Okay. Some of our Canadian friends will be like, oh, that's not a lot of snow, but you have to realize that we're nowhere near prepared for this. I mean, we have salt trucks for the highways, but it's not... like, nobody knows how to drive in this. But basically, today, the whole city's just shut down. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's Quake. Money. Another heart piece. So I got Quake. I mean, the other thing too about A Link to the Past is that the items have a lot more utility. Like, it's very rare that there's an item that you only use once. Like, Ice Rod is one of the ones that you only use once in the game, and that's to beat Trinex. So if T-Rock is required, then I need Ice Rod, which, since it's not required anywhere else, it can be in really trolly locations. Like, left side pendant swamp. That was dumb. I botched that up. I usually throw the bomb first, then open the chest, but... Got a shield. More bombs. A sword. Sword's always good. And a hook shot. Hook shot's also really good. Yeah, I was really surprised about how much... Like, I like snow, as long as I don't have to drive through it. So, I will probably be working from home tomorrow if this keeps up. Ooh, that's a bottle, which means I can check this. I can clear out CAC. This is nice. I think it's just the way the weather pattern hit the area. Okay. Thanks for that, I guess. Yeah, I have a couple of coworkers who went to Virginia Tech, and all they do is talk about how cold it gets in Blacksburg. They make fun of me for wearing heavy coats when it gets below 40. Okay, let's see what's up here. Yeah, Virginia Tech. Just a single arrow. The single arrow is like the green rupee of this game. It's just, it's... Okay, I don't need that. Oh, let's see. I need to go to do South Hyrule, which I have hookshot, so that makes Mini Moldorm Cave really easy. I don't have gloves yet. I really have nothing on the way to getting to Dark World. So this seems like it might be an Aga 1 seed again. I do have Mirror, but that gets me out of Dark World. It doesn't get me into Dark World. Let's see if I can do this. There's the green rupee. So I found the single arrow in the green rupee, which means that all these other checks will be actually useful. It used to be in this that they mixed in bomb and arrow upgrades into the mix. But they since removed it and said, well, if you want bomb and arrow upgrades, you can go buy them yourself at Berry. They've changed it to where if you haven't defeated Aga 1, wait, I forget how the logic works. They've made it to where you can't get stuck. Ooh, that's nice. You can't get stuck in Dark World. Like, if you haven't defeated Aga 1 and you're in Dark World, when you save and quit, it'll bring you back to the Light World options for starting. I'm sorry to hear that, Boney. Okay. To Master Sword this early on is pretty good, just because now I have actual means of defending myself. So this item up here, this is where you usually get Ice Rod. And you can get it, like, obviously you can get it right at the beginning of the game once you have bombs. Oops, that was cool. But it's like, this item here is required to beat the game, and yet it's not hidden in a dungeon, which makes it kind of a unique item. But this time, it's 20 rupees. Let's see, what else can I do? I guess now I can go to Eastern Palace. I'm not gonna be able to do a whole lot there. But I'm hoping to. I'm still looking for gloves, because gloves will get me up to. Gloves will get me up to. Leave me alone. Get me up to Death Mountain. I mean, this is just part of my standard open. I like to do, unless I have a compelling reason otherwise, I like to do CAC first, then I haven't checked where my medallions are. Alright, I haven't checked the map yet. Oh, Thieves Town is the pendant. That sucks. Thieves Town is kind of like the first dungeon you do in Dark World. Because it's accessible, it's pretty easy. The fight is scripted. The boss fight is scripted. It's like 3 hits per in each. Okay, Eastern is an important pendant, and then EP is an important pendant, and Hera is another one. Okay, so Crystal, all my pendants are in Dark World, which is nice, because those tend to be the harder dungeons. So this is a pretty decent dungeon layout so far. I mean, knowing my luck, it'll probably be like Pod and Swamp Palace or something like that. Swamp Palace is not one you want to... Swamp Palace is not one you want to be a pendant just because there's so many items in there. No, this is Eastern Palace. When we go to Dark World, this will be the this will be Pod. Holy shit! Tempered sword already. Okay, so that's one item in here. I don't know what I did with my notebook. Here it is. Okay. The only thing I don't like about this tracker is that I can't keep track of how many items I've gotten in each dungeon. Okay, so this is what I mean by extra utility with the items. Like hookshot you normally get in... Okay, that was useless. Hookshot you normally get in Swamp Palace, which is the second dungeon in Dark World. But here in Eastern Palace, which is the first dungeon in the game, you can use the hookshot to jump over that gap, and you can save yourself having to go through an extra room to get there. That's so that's what I mean by there's just a little bit of extra utility with some of the items in this game. Oopsie, I screwed that up. Okay, well. Okay. So one of the things that's randomized is whenever you stun an enemy using the hook shot or using boomerang or something, it drops the same item every single time. I don't know what it is. Do I have big key? I don't. So this next chest is gonna be big key. So whatever. Lost my train of thought. So the same item gets dropped whenever you stun an enemy and then kill them. Oh, I need to concentrate here for a second. And they've included that in the randomizer. So in this seed, the stun item is the stun item is hearts. By the way, that's an example of a dark room. Normally you get lantern, like lantern's the first item you get in the game. But it's beneficial to learn how to do some of the dark rooms, so that way you don't have to wait until you get it, because lantern can be pretty much anywhere. So with that, this item right here is going to be out of logic, whatever it is. It's a bottle, and I can't continue now because I need a bow. Oh, this is not good. It's looking more and more like I'm gonna have to do AGA 1. There's really... I don't have a glove, so I can't... I can't go up to I can't go up to Death Mountain. They gave me cape pretty early on. So that generally cape early on points towards you're gonna need to do AGA 1. And they also gave me Master Sword and Tempered Sword. But I have a couple more checks I can do. If I can get the rupees, I can go do Zora really quickly. I'll probably also check the ledge item out here. I should have done that first. This is kind of gross to do. Oopsie. There we go. Okay, Moon Pearl. That's going to be really important. Holy crap, I didn't even think about that. So that means I could definitely go into Dark World without, and actually do things there. Because that would have been awful if I got done AGA 1 and then got there and realized that I couldn't do anything. Yeah, that's just a heart container. I think that's all. I think that's it for all the checks I can do. Like I got kind of shafted early on by the items. I can't go up to Death Mountain because I don't have a glove. I've cleared out CAC. I can't get into Desert palace because I need a crap ton of items. I mean, I can fake Flipper at Lake Hylia, but I really don't want to do that without having the rupees. I don't want to sit here and farm rupees. But yeah, I guess I'm stuck doing Aga 1 then. Like, usually by this point I have a hammer or something. Oh, I do have flippers. That's a good point. Hold on. Save myself some time. Okay, so that just opened up a couple more checks. So that means I can get Waterfall Fairy. And I can get Man Under the Bridge, which I'll probably do right now. I'm gonna check this item over here. Okay, so that's just a heart container, so I don't need to get that. So this opens up. If I can get the money, this will get me 4 more checks. 5 more checks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. So this is the number 1. Give me money. Okay. I was just kind of hoping for more money than that, but I'm not going to complain. So the hope is that I'll have 500 rupees by the time I get to King Zora. Because that's how much his item costs. I'm really shocked. I had a decent amount of rupees in CAC. I don't know why I haven't gotten any more. Also, the swimming mechanics in this game is kind of iffy. This is Waterfall Fairy. You only need flippers to get to it. Okay, perfect. So I'll be able to get the other 2 items that are up here. And hope that they're gloves and hammer. Or I want gloves. Hammer. Ooh, flute. Flute's good too. Okay, so we'll want that for sure. Okay, so flute will get me access to Death Mountain, which I can go rescue Old Man, and I'll be able to go do Tower of Hera. Alright, what do you got for me, Zora? Bombs. I don't have bombs. I can work that off. Kind of the other nice thing about this is that you don't need a bomb bag. I feel like, although bomb bag makes Scooter kind of fun, though. Okay. Now we're gonna go activate Flute. That gets me access to Death Mountain. Sanctuary. I want to go to CAC. Okay. Probably gonna want money at some point. I can't think of anything else. I'll have to do 2 mini games, which cost money. Because I'll have to do chess game and digging game at some point. All right, everyone, rise for the national anthem of Hyrule. You may be seated now. Mark off this. Yeah. Alright. Let's go rescue old man so I can get this. This is another dark room. Come on. There we go. No, I'm clicking them off as I find them. There's a way to set it up to where you can get your chat to update it for you. But I don't have nearly the number of viewers to do that. I think RG should set something up like that with his stuff, because that way we don't have like a million people. Ooh, I like that. That way we don't have a million people being like, "Oh, you forgot to check this off." But I think that's actually screwed someone up before, because like they were playing a game, they were playing a race, and they thought they had an item because the chat was talking about it. And it's like, "Hey, I wish this item was here" or something, and then because the chat thing glitched, and ooh, money. And then it marked off the item, so he thought he had the item. And then when he got to the point where he needed it, he realized he didn't have it, and it screwed him up. So it'll probably have to be like a mod-only command. But then again, he would have to remove us all as mod, or make us all mod again. Okay. So this could either be, we can finish this, or it's going to be a complete bust. Because I need a fire source in order to go to the basement. Oh, I want that mirror out, yeah. I'll take that. But it's not particularly useful. So the other thing you'll notice is that heart containers do not heal you. There's only one heart container in the game that'll heal you. It's the one that you get at Sanctuary at the beginning. Okay, so we can keep going, I guess. We just gotta hope that we don't find a small key at all in here. Or that what's locked in the basement is a dungeon item. There's only one other item to find. So come here. In Tower Hera. And I have Tempered Sword, which makes Moldorm pretty easy. So I'm in good shape to finish this dungeon. Assuming that there's not... I'm hoping that map or compass is in the basement. Or the small key. So in this game, they changed the logic a little bit to where you can get... small keys can be locked behind themselves. Oh, that is so good. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what this unlocks for me. I can get the item on library, which we know is a single arrow, so that's kind of useless. And I know the other two items have to be map and compass, so I don't have to go get this one. And I have a fairy in a bottle. Before I do that, I'm gonna... Okay, this is probably my least favorite boss fight in the game. Outside of Mothula. And that's why. But if all goes well, I should be able to do this in 3 sword swings. So the basement item basement item can either be a map, compass, or the small key that opens the basement. Because there's 3 more items left, and I haven't had map, compass, or that key, so... Okay. Whoa, that was cool. Okay, there we go. Nice. Oh, it's only 2 hits. Nice. You see, there's the map. So either the big chest can either contain the compass or the small key, or the basement key can contain the compass or the small key. So we don't ever have to come back here again. Okay, I can also do... I don't have books, so I can't do that. But I can also do... this over here. Okay, this is... there's a good chunk of items over here, so... hopefully this works out for us. Eastside Death Mountain always has a good set of items. And I have 10 bombs, so we're good. I gotta remember I have Pegasus boots. Heart piece, money. I think more often than not I get a heart piece and 20 rupees in there. Tech here. Okay, heart pieces, heart pieces. Okay, there's the gloves. So what does that get me? Nothing right now. Still looking like this could be an Aga 1 seed, but oops, I don't know why I did that. I got used to Blink or Ocarina of Time mechanics where I can just kind of... Hold on, I want to do the swag strat. Let me do the swag strat game. Nice. So there's an item I can look for up here, but I can't get it. If we get Hammer, then we do not have to do Aga 1. There's... Hammer's the item I'm looking for. And I think I've kind of exhausted all my options for... item checks. Unless... well, no, there's still some items. I can still check stuff around the sanctuary area. I think that's it. Yeah, because I can do Pegasus boots check here. Oh, the other thing I can look for is, another thing that'll get me in the Dark World is, another glove upgrade. So right now I just need either hammer or glove upgrade. That'll do. Alright. So Aga 1 is not required. So, Sim saved the run. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's start with Hype Cave. Okay. Let's see where the rest of our pendants are. Pendants and crystals. Of course. Didn't I just say that? Like, oh man, it would suck if Pod and Swamp Palace were both pendants. Ah. That means I have to do Mire. Oh god. And I have to do T-Rock. Yeah, all the easy ones are pendants. Well, not entirely true. Because all the light world dungeons are crystals. Wow, that was garbage. Okay, so we're gonna do the South Dark World tour here and get all these items. I mean, I can go to. I think I can go to Swamp Palace right now. I have everything I need. It just depends if we want to risk on there being anything in Pendant Swamp Palace. Swamp Palace has a lot of items. Oopsie. Oh, the lag! God. Yes, it is very possible you might need an item from a Pendant Dungeon. It's kind of the risk you play by... That's kind of the risk that's associated with the Pendant Dungeons, is that you can go into them, but they might be completely useless. Okay, I don't need that. So, like, right now, going in the pod is kind of useless to me because there's a potential I could open the first chest and find that I need bow to go anywhere. 5. Okay. I found the item. When the chime plays, that means you found the item. So it was just 20 rupees. Yeah, so the way they've done it here is that normally that item is a heart piece. Or, yeah, heart piece that it's randomly placed each time. The way the randomizer handles it is they say you're guaranteed to get it within the first 30 digs. Oh god, I have to do... Actually, I can probably dip... Let me dip Skull Woods. Dipping Skull Woods is usually a pretty good move. And I'm right here anyway. But I won't be able to complete it because I don't have Fire Rod. And also, doing Mothula on standard magic is kind of gross. I hate the Mothula fight so much. I hate this dungeon. This is my least favorite dungeon in the game. Like, most people talk about Mire being gross, but if you have silver arrows, it's not that hard. Okay, there's one item. Okay. But I have blue mail, so that's always a good thing. There's the other item. Yep, that's all I can do here. There's only 2 items in Skullwood, so I'm not gonna waste my time if I can't complete it. And once I find Fire Rod, I can... Oh, I can't go this way. I gotta remember that I have... Nice, a plate of bacon. Nice. Enjoy the heart attack. Okay. So this one, that game also has a heart piece in vanilla. And it can be in any one of those chests, and you get to open up 2 of them. The randomizer guarantees that you'll get it within the first play of the game. And there's Lantern. That's good. That means that'll make Mire easy and Pod easy. Dark, I'm sorry to say, we might not be going into your palace. There's bombs. Okay. So what can I do? I can do... Can't do ice, can't do east. I need bow for eastern, I need a lot of stuff for desert. I need bow for pod. I might as well just... I can dip swamp. Let me do swamp because I have all the items for that. So I'm willing to bet that there's something good in there. Where do I need to start? Here. Do I have all the items for that? Yeah, because I have hammer, I have hook shot, I have flippers. That's all I need. So, I can't go into Mire yet. I can't... God, I can go through T-Rock, but assuming I have the pendant for it. Oh no, I can't get there because I need a glove upgrade to get there. Oh, and I have mirror too. That's the other thing that I need for for this this dungeon. Wow, you two must be married or something. Alright. So this is kind of a risky move, but I think it'll pay off because I have everything I need to do this dungeon. So we'll see if I have to full clear it. And then you get to see the awfulness that is left side swamp. Yeah, it's time, but I'm not going to do it right now. Kind of busy. What was in that chest? It was compass. So I've gotten 0 out of 6 items in here. This dungeon has the most items. Out of all the dungeons. That's why I'm doing it, because there's just such a high item density. I'll probably full clear it and defeat the and just clear the dungeon out just because I can. I probably could have also done Thieves Town, but for the green pendant, but I like this play better because it's honestly kind of rare to have just all the items readily available for this dungeon. Okay. Okay. That's rude. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to your spouse? Okay. Come on. No, I want to do this first. I have the key, so I can... Is that another dungeon item? No, okay, so it was something useless, but that's one item. Oh shit, I need the... Oh, no, that's right. Because then I can come down here. So this is left side swamp. This part of the dungeon, if you have walking with hookshot, this part of the dungeon is completely unnecessary. But there's 2 items over here. So, most people see it as a gamble to do left side swamp. But since I'm hurting for items right now, I'm gonna, okay. Since I'm hurting for items, I'm gonna do left side swamp. And plus there's a chance I can find Big Key over there, which will get me another item. This is one dungeon that you don't need Big Key in order to complete. There's no Big Key door to get to the boss. And I think they did that just because, the way the key logic works out in vanilla is that there's no way you can get to the boss without the hook shot. You just can't do it. Yeah, there's a lot of skeletons in this dungeon. Yeah, okay. Okay. There's the big key, so that gets me another item. These are all just 5, so I'm not gonna pick them up. And a mushroom. Interesting. So I can turn the mushroom to the witch and get another item there, which is convenient because I can easily get there with the flute. I can also I can do the Mad Batter. I think that's what it's called, the Mad Bat. I forget what it's called. The Mad Bat in vanilla gives you half magic. He calls it a curse, but okay, that was useless. So that's 1, 2, 3 items, I think. Okay. No good items so far. All I've gotten is the blue meringue, which is kind of a useless item. Especially since I already had the red meringue. The blue meringue... Where do you get the blue meringue from? You get it... The blue meringue is the... Oh, you get it in Castlescape, normally. And then you can upgrade it at the Waterfall Fairy. The difference is that the... Ooh, nice shield upgrade. Useful, but not particularly so. Here, I'll show you. So the blue meringue goes that far. The red meringue goes a little farther. that's the difference. It's also completely, for most purposes, it's completely useless. But okay, I think that's 5 items. So the Argus probably holds an item. Okay, so far I haven't gotten any good items here, so this may have been a bust. Although I got an upgraded shield, which is always good. Yeah. The boomerang is not progressive, by the way. I don't know why they... Oops, I'm gonna need this. Tempered Sword Argus is so easy. Normally you have Master Sword here. And it takes 2 hits to kill these cloud thingies. But with Tempered Sword, it's double damage from that, so... That's it. Okay, Swamp was a bust. Unless it's an all-dungeon seed, a pedestal seed. Yeah, it was a complete bust. Unless... Hold on. Unless... There's one way it cannot be a bust. It might not be a bust. Come on, In case you're wondering, menuing is just as bad in this game as it is in Ocarina of Time. This is the one way it won't be a bust if there's a good item here. Or if I get another shield upgrade. Because that'll be useful for T-Rock. But it's not necessarily required. Oh, not a bust! Not a bust, gentlemen. Because that is absolutely required. It is not a bust in the worst way possible. Ugh, that's disgusting. Ugh, that makes me so mad. So as I was saying, you need Ice Rod for T-Rock, but it's like not needed. Nowhere else in the game is it required. So I need it for literally for that one fight. So it is. So Swamp Palace was not useless in the worst way possible. But it saves me the headache of having to find an Ice Rod later on. That would have been the last place I checked if I hadn't done it right then. And it was on left side swamp, which makes it even worse. Oh man, that's so bad. That is so bad. Okay. I could dip pod. While I'm here, I might as well just do Thieves Down. Time to do another pendant dungeon. Because I have nothing else. So. We'll see what items we get in the first 4 chests. There's Fire Rod. Okay. That's one item. Okay, so I'm probably gonna ditch this once I leave. Or once I get these 4 chests. Because Fire Rod's required for Skullwoods. Oh, there's Bombos. That might be helpful too. Come on. We don't know what the medallion requirements are for the T-Rock and Meyer. So. Bombos... Ooh, what's the bunny form of Mario? Toad. So to explain that, there's, if you try to enter Dark... Okay, so this is gonna be the big key, so I'm gonna peace out. So that I got 2 out of 4 items in here. Oh god, now I gotta do Skullwoods. Oh, this is gross. Hold on, I'm gonna do safety strat here. Yeah, let's just go with this. Alright. So the Moth of the Flight is really awful. And I'm about to go do it. So... Actually, technically I don't have to do Skullwoods right now. Because there's no other items in there. Shit. Let me go to Pod. Dip Pod, and then... Oh, this was bad. This was bad routing. Sorry, Pod's just sitting here like screaming in my face, so I gotta go do it. Yeah. So I can technically complete Skull Woods right now, but it'll probably be a pain to do. So I'm gonna wait until I'm in go mode, because by then I'll have probably better armor and better weapons. So I might have half magic, which those are all things that'll make it easier. And since I've already cleared out all the items out of Skull Woods, I don't need to do it right now. But this is gonna end up being, if I get key locked out of pod, then this is gonna be a really bad move. And I'll probably just go back into Thieves Town. Or it won't be key locked, it'll be bow locked. So in order to continue this dungeon, I need this first chest to be a key or a bow. There is a long list of sprites you can play as. You can play as Mario, Link, Zelda. You can play as a floor tile. You can play as a soda can. You can play as a penguin. Okay, good, we got a key. There's some... I can't go that way. There's a switch right here. If you go on the web... you need a ROM for that. I'm trying to think who else you can play as. Yeah, you can play as a soda can. It's pretty fantastic. Who else have I played as? I usually play as Dark Link, but this time I wanted to try something different. The problem with playing different sprites is it can kind of mess up your... Okay, so far I've gotten nothing in here. It can kind of mess up your... I need a key to get back there. Shit. Your movement a little bit, or the items you're looking for. I need a key for this, too. God damn it. I'm gonna jump down here, get a key, and then come back up here. And I gotta decide which side I want to go on. This is gonna be a key. Well, it doesn't have to be a key, but... Okay, so I'm gonna go do the back side, because that one is more likely to have good items. It's like I can jump down and get one item. I can jump down here and get one item, or I can go to the back and get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 items, 6 checks. So I think this is the play. I don't know why I did that. I don't need it. Fuck. That was beautiful. I just got... I can carry this. Bow would be nice at this point. Man, just utter garbage on this side of... I need a key at some point in this room, otherwise I'm screwed. Oh, not that key. I like a small key, please. Good. I'm just trying to work the key logic to get as many checks as I can get. Man, I haven't found a single item in here yet. I've only gotten dungeon items. Like small keys and... Oh, good. We can finish the game now. So that's one item. That's 2 items. Not really? Nice. We got the riot shield. Yeah, I can't do anything else. So I've gotten 3 items out of here. I've cleared that. I've gotten all 2 items out of there. And I've gotten 2 items out of here. Okay. This is starting to get a little ridiculous. So we'll have to go back to... We'll have to go back to or Thieves Town. No, it's the Riot Shield. R-I-O-T. Riot Shield. Okay, so yeah, we gotta keep going into Thieves. I'm starting to wonder if this is an all dungeon seed. I mean, it's... If I can find Bo... If I find Bo, then it's likely that this is an all dungeon seed, because that'll help me... That'll be the last thing I need for Pod. Actually, I don't remember how many items I got in Eastern. This is dumb. I should have just kept going in, Okay. That tree can go rotten hell. I'm trying to think if there's any other checks, overworld checks I can do. I mean, I can go do Catfish, but Catfish is so far out of the way, it's kind of gross. Welcome, Jaw. Welcome to the pain and suffering. This is another awful room in the game. The Hellway, I think it's what it's called. No, the Hellway... I forget where the Hellway is. Dark, were you here when I was in Pod? We were in, I went to your palace. I got the Riot Shield out of there. Okay. That's why my shield is so big. Wow, that's vanilla. that's a vanilla chest right there. Eating is for the weak. Okay. Okay, so that's 3 items out of here. This isn't looking good either. But I'm going to complete at this point because that's another item. If I complete it and get the pendant here, that's another item for me to look at. Oh shit, I haven't checked Pyramid at all. That's probably going to be an item. You know what? I can stun these guys and... Or not. Guarantee myself some hearts here. That was cool. There's map. I think those are... They're not moblins. They're... I forget what they're called. For sure, you can call them Trogdor if you want. There's the last item. Okay. So there's Pyramid and Catfish in the overworld that could potentially have an item I need. I need bow, I need a glove upgrade. Yeah, let's do Cape Strats. Oh man, with this shield it makes it like a billion times easier. Usually when you do this fight, you don't have like anything. Okay, we're gonna throw him a cape. The nice thing about boss fights in this game is that you can kind of go all out with everything you have, because you're gonna get a refill on everything anyway. Come on, give me something good. Oh, except you're not gonna have anything. I knew that. Yeah, suddenly the tunic color randomizer doesn't seem that great. Okay, I'm gonna go... I can do check Bumper Cave, see if there's anything at Bumper Cave. It's this way. They have a Link's Awakening rando, I think. At least I've seen trackers for them. No, I'm gonna finish this seed. Okay, that's just 20 rupees. Okay, see, these guys are really annoying because they do like 1 billion hearts of damage, the red guys, and they don't leave you alone. It doesn't matter how far you run, they will follow you. I can do this, check. Yeah, look it up. I don't know what the details are of the Link's Awakening rando, but... Wow, Butter Sword. God damn. I'm finding all the comfort items, but nothing to help me actually progress. Okay. I could probably also check Spike Cave. Oh, this is disgusting having to go all this way around. I forget the proper way. Oh, we'll just go this way. Wow, Dark's not even 15. He's already graduated from college. Such a genius. High IQ. Yeah. Ah, there they are! God damn it. Okay. Did all those checks for nothing. Alright, crap, that opens up a lot. Let me do... I still need bow, but I can go do, like, Ice Palace. And we can do our favorite bomb jump again. Those gloves open up anything where there's a black rock. So it opens up Ice Palace, it opens up Mire, it opens up T-Rock, it opens up all the late dungeons. You get them originally in Thieves Town. So, let's see. So this is no longer a pedestal seed. I'm gonna buy a bomb upgrade. I don't know if it actually fills your bombs or not. Sweet. Oh god, I have to keep coming back in here. God damn. Okay, it does fill your bombs. I'm gonna buy another one. This is just a safety strat because I'm gonna have this particularly disgusting bomb jump. And I want to have plenty of bombs to try it out with. I want fire rod. Okay, so this is a required dungeon, so I gotta... Okay. But now we know that... Bow... This cannot be a pedestal seed, because the last thing I need is bow. And I need bow for... In order to get the pedestal, I need bow for pod, which... That wouldn't make sense by the logic. There's one item. But I can full clear this dungeon. Or I can finish it, at least. That's probably one of my worst rooms in this dungeon. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can do this room. Nope. A backup strat, I guess. This is another awful room. Okay. Okay, well, the good news is I didn't get hit by any spikes. Okay, here we go. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, first try. Okay. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I get that pot every single time, and it's always disappointing. Oh, I missed the last one. Alright, we're hoping for a key here, so that way I don't have to do... Shut up, go away. I need fire rod. Small key. Damn. I can get the big key though. Big chest though. Which had utter garbage in it. Alright. Now you get to see the rest. Last time you didn't get to see any of this dungeon, so now you get to see the rest of it. You know, Sarasla might have... I just realized that Sarasla might have the bow. Come on. That's another Monka room. Just like... Nice. Red mail is always really good. Wow, I just have all the defense and the attacking power. Like, this is nuts. There's no key. Yeah, there's no key here. I check those pots every time and always am disappointed. Okay. I haven't keeping track of my item count. I think that was my first item. And there's... God, get away from me. Nice, fairy. Always nice. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Boney. Enjoy your KFC. I'll need that at some point. So, when I was first starting this, I always came into this dungeon without hammer. It always messed me up. Get out of here. That's a small key. Okay, sub 2 is not likely at this point. Because I still got so much crap to do. I gotta do all of Meyer and all of T-Rock. And I still haven't found Bow yet. Which I need for Eastern and... Okay. So... I don't know which way is the fastest way to get... You can fall down there and get back to the big room with the ducks in it. Or you can come this way. He's ready for the cold stare fight. Oh, what am I doing? Where did I forget a chest? Explain. Penguin room with spikes in the middle? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, I got that already. I got it on the way back through. Scared me for a second. Wow, Cold Stare with Gold Sword is ridiculously easy. I don't have that now. I can go do Desert. Because I kind of don't want to do Mire. Yeah, I said I gotta remember, I gotta come back and get it at this point, but you have to go through that room to get it. Okay. Next... let's do... I guess in theory I can go do T-Rock, but I don't really want to. Alright, let's see what the Meyer pendant... We're hoping it's not Ether, because I don't have that one. Okay, so it's Quake. No, I'm not gonna do that until I have bow, because otherwise the Vitreous fight is so gross without it. Half magic, that's always really nice. See, that's why I waited to do Skull Woods. Oh boy. Okay, that was close. Let's see what's in here. Bombs. I don't need those. So I haven't found silver arrows. I haven't found a bow. I haven't found silver arrows. Which is kind of concerning because doing the Ganon fight without silver arrows is kind of gross. Well, it's not that gross. It's just... Oh, there's a heart container down here. I'm going to grab it. It's not that gross. I mean, it's possible. It's just I don't like doing it. I have everything I need to do this. You know, I have Hookshot Cave. I'll grab it. Use another potion. That's one item. I think that's 4 bottles. I can't believe I've gone into every single dungeon and I didn't have to. That's just bad. I have to come over here and get the small key. I have to go all the way over there and get the other 2 chests, and then I can mirror out. And go defeat, what are they called? Landmalus. I think Landmalas is plural, and Landmala, like one of them is a Landmala, and then there's Landmalas, which is multiple of them. But I call them Landlamas. That's the other item. I forget if I need a key. I don't think I do. Okay, it was only 5 seconds, so that's okay. So, Landmalus has, probably Compass. I can go do all of T-Rock right now. No, it's this one right here. I mean, I have the mirror shield, so that makes laser bridge really easy. I mean, in theory, I can go do all of. I mean, I can also technically do all of Meyer. Yeah. Okay. Cool game. I hate BMOS in this game. It's just they're so mean. The Trinex fight is also kind of like really hard to do. I just don't like it. Okay. Nice. That was easy. So there's not going to be a Fat Fairy check this seed because I need it to beat Eastern Palace, and in order to get Fat Fairy, I need to beat Eastern Palace. So, and Bow is the only thing I need left at this point. Oh, you know what? Also, I have this, which I never marked that off when I first got it. I could dip Meyer and see if Bo's in there. If not, I'm gonna have to go to T-Rock. Actually, you know what? T-Rock has more items. And it's not that hard to get back here. And I can actually clear up T-Rock, so it's not that. I'm just gonna pick up another potion. Because the T-Rock fight can be pretty bad. Although Laser Bridge won't be that bad because I have the Mirror Shield now, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Do I have... God, I can try this. It's not going to save me a lot of time, especially if I don't get it. Nope, it didn't work. Hold on. I couldn't get it to work. Oh no, it's because I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, I want to show this off. There we go. Because I messed it up, but... That's super speed. I forget what it's called. But it's really only, you can only do it here and there's only one other place you can do it in the game. I think in theory you can do it anywhere there's stairs, but it's only ever used. I've only ever seen it used up here on Death Mountain. So I can do this. I can do Hookshot Cave. And at some point I gotta turn in that green token. That green pendant. Gosh, I just don't like... I don't like doing T-Rock this early. There's Ether. No matter what, I can get into T-Rock now. So, there's no escape. There's no excuses now. T-Rock is kind of a butthole of a dungeon. Nobody likes doing it. There's a heart container. If I get Bow here, I'm gonna leave and come back. I have to come back up here to go to Death Mountain anyway. Okay. Alright, to go to Ganon's Tower anyway. We didn't do a heart bet. Yeah, you're right. But I usually... It wouldn't be fun because I usually get 1,000,000 hearts anyway. Of course I got Ether on the way up here, of course. No, I should be excited about that I don't have to climb back all the way up here. There's a certain order you have to hit those things in, but it's always the same order every single time. It's never wrong to do this right now. Because I have to defeat this dungeon anyway. You're gonna see why this dungeon sucks. This is the last dungeon in the game. So like, right as you defeat it, you can go straight to you can go straight to Ganon's Tower right after you defeat this. Let's see. Let me do this right. torches go out. There's a time limit, so that's not the way you're supposed to do it, but that's the way everyone does it because it's easy. No Cane of Brine in this game, which is another useless item, but it's good if you don't have cape. There's the big key. Okay, so I've gotten one item with the bombs. There's 5. Okay, this is one of the worst rooms in the game. These guys do so much damage. I'm gonna need this. Oh god, I forgot how to do this room. Well, that's not how you do it. God. There we go. Those guys do so much damage. There we go. Having magic powder is really nice early on, or it's really nice in period, just because you can turn those anti-fairies into regular fairies. And this dungeon just has a bunch of anti-fairies, so makes it real easy. It really sucks coming into this dungeon without having magic powder. God. Okay. Really? Fucking hit the... Thank you. Those laser eyes are the bane of everyone's existence. The item in this dungeon is the mirror shield. There's the bow. Oh my god. Okay, we're in go mode, but I'm gonna finish this dungeon. I don't have any reason not to. It's funny to think that some people probably would have been done with this seed already. It's kind of disappointing, but... Bow mode. Hey, a new person! Welcome. I forgot how to do this room. Yeah, you get to kill these guys. Aradial. Aradile? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Welcome. This seed isn't going well. I went into I cleared out 2 pendant dungeons I didn't need to clear out because I couldn't find the gloves, and the gloves ended up being on pyramid. So, but we're in go mode now. Oh, I actually had to. I'm surprised how deep into. Come here, you. I'm also not that good, in case you haven't noticed. But I enjoy it. I'm having fun with it. Man, all that for 20 rupees. Sucks. Yeah, I'm about to go do... Shit, I don't have any magic. How am I gonna get across this? Oh, I have a shot though. I'm gonna still keep checking items on the way, just because there may be silver arrows. And silver arrows would be... I have butter sword, so it's not that big of a deal, but silver arrows would just make it that much easier. I love that you can bonk into that wall. Okay, this is gonna be a key. Shit, I don't have any magic. That's unfortunate that I had to burn that potion just for magic. I also forgot how to do this room. Yeah, that's right. This is right. Oh, you know, I can use hookshot to avoid damage. There we go. Alright. Everyone's least favorite room in the game. Oh, thank you. Yeah, by the way, just so you're aware, this is, I'm streaming this mostly for people that I know, and they're more of an OOT community. So I'm kind of walking through A Link to the Past randomizer. Just, we're all big fans of Runner Guy 2489, and so we hang out on his Discord, and this is just kind of how I'm giving back to the community. Anyway, so without Mirror Shield here, this room becomes just awful. No, that didn't work. See, the Mirror Shield's the only thing that can block those lasers. Is that? No, okay. I thought that was silver arrows. I got really excited for a second. Turns out they were just normal arrows. I'm gonna grab this guy for safety. Assuming I don't, you know, die in the process. Perfect. I always screw this room up. Hey, can you leave me alone? Thanks. Alright, I have a fairy, I have a blue potion. I'm gonna get a magic refill here, so... Good. Glad I wasted magic there. Alright, so I'm gonna want Ice Rod first. Alright, this is the Trinex fight. Good. Oh god, he got an ice out. That sucks. Yeah, this seed wasn't particularly trolly. I just did it illogically. I didn't check it. I didn't check a simple location. It ended up costing me 2 dungeons worth of time. In fact, I got swords, all the swords pretty early. Like I had tempered pretty soon. Okay. But I got bow in here, which was the last item I needed for go mode. Yeah, I really like A Link to the Past randomizer, and we end up what ends up happening is we watch Runner Guy play Ocarina of Time randomizer, and all I do is sit there and complain about how it's not as good as A Link to the Past randomizer. It just needs time to mature, but the rule set, some of the rule sets that they've created are pretty arbitrary. Or they're pretty awful. Okay, so let me do... Let me do Eastern next. I think I got 1 item left in Eastern. So hopefully that's... hopefully that's silver arrows. silver arrows are not in logic. They are only needed for the Ganon fight. So I can go into the Ganon fight without silver arrows. Unlike in Ocarina of Time, you have to have the light arrows. You don't need the silver arrows here. But it makes the fight a lot easier. Because otherwise you're doing a bunch of sword spins, and it's just kind of gross. And hoping you don't get knocked off the platform. Zuter is also a lot longer than A Link to the Past. Zaddlepur, I guess, would be the correct. And I tend to believe that that's mostly due to the accessible rule set that they have. Like here, you don't need a whole lot to get really good movement. I mean, there's a couple things you can do, like the Ice Palace Bomb Jump. It makes things go a little bit faster. And a lot of the items have extra utility outside of their intended use. So it ends up being... it ends up going a lot faster. You can do a lot more cool things. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about the fairy. You can do a lot more things with the items that you find here. Whereas in Ocarina of Time, there's like... items generally only have one purpose, and it's usually to complete a dungeon. Which is unfortunate. I think and then they block a lot with the accessible rule set, which is sort of like NMG with A Link to the Past randomizer. It's the most popular. It's the one that everyone does. And with that rule set, they limit a lot of your movement options. So it's basically what ends up happening is you spend about an hour or more looking for items that you only need to do one dungeon. And it just becomes a slog fest. If they allowed God damn it. If they allowed a couple more movement options. I don't know what the movement options would be. I'm not an Ocarina of Time person, but if they allowed a couple more movement options, then it would be oh god, I only have 11 arrows left. I gotta be careful here. Damn. Yeah, if they allowed more items, it would be, or a lot more movement options, more glitches, then it would be a lot more palatable. Yeah, hell it. You can beat him with the sword. It's just where do I have to go next? Meyer Skullwoods. I mean, I have half magic. I don't need to buy a potion here, but I'm gonna get one anyway. So yeah, it's just a couple of flaws with it. Like, I think one thing they can do to make it a little bit easier is to allow you to use hammer as a child. Because then that way, that works as a replacement for bombs in some cases. If they can flip the ROM to allow you to use hammer in that case, then you can use it as a means to get to locations faster without needing bombs right away. I think that would be an excellent change that they can make. I don't need to go this way. I'm probably gonna have to go clear this room in the back out first. I can't think of any other things that I would change if I was in charge of it. Oh god. I'm just checking for a key here. So much for that. Also, I have really bad Pegasus Boots movement. In case you hadn't realized. It's probably something I can do to... I could practice that and get tech, but I really don't like... I mean, for this, I don't really like practicing it. I just like doing seeds. How many keys do I need? I can get one in the last room, so I'm fine, I think. Shit. Ah, shit. Yes, I'm playing on emulator. I'm playing on SNES 9X through BizHawk. Nice. Got a magic refill. Nice save. I forget who has the key here. I think it's the Gibdos. Yeah. Okay, this is my least favorite boss fight in the whole game. It's like, this boss isn't hard enough, so let's just add a bunch of spikes everywhere. And also glitch it, so that way it doesn't take damage if you run the boss into the spikes. And also, let's have the boss hang out near the edges of the map, so that way he never takes damage. I have a fairy. It'll be fine. Oh, okay. Or I can just defeat it. Okay, I got one dungeon left, and then I can go do Ganon. I use SNS, but it definitely feels like input lag, but I can't justify for a decent rig. Yeah. I mean, I have a pretty decent rig. I don't feel like there's any input lag at all, but I'm not, like, super skilled at this, so... I'm not super skilled at this at all, so that I'm... To me, it's whatever. Also, the standard USB controller is really nice for this. I've heard of some bad things about this USB controller for N64. Yeah, and I'm thinking about getting a flash cart for N64, so I don't really want to... I mean, the emulator works fine for me for Super Nintendo. But I'm having problems with the, damn it. I can never get this guy in time. There's a way to do it, and I know how to do it, I just forget. Oh, and hookshot doesn't work on him either. That's the other thing. Oh, god damn it. I hate BMO so much. Okay. Oh god, I have to do Vitreous without silver arrows. This is gonna suck. Unless I find silver arrows in here, and then it's not that bad. I also forgot how to do the basement of Mire. Maybe muscle memory will come back and help me. Oh, well, there's the big key, so I guess rip finding silver arrows. Assuming I can remember how to get back to the big key room. I'm gonna just check this item right away. Really quickly. Kinda hoping that would have been silver arrows, but... Like, silver arrows is the only comfort item I really need right now. I forget if I need to bring a key with me to get to the basement. It could still be in Ganon's tower. So there's still hope. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to... God, it's been a while since I've done Mire. And this is just go over here. They make this crazy complicated room and they just want you to leave. Yeah. Okay. And I think there was something to do up here. Yeah, I need to hit that switch. Except I didn't hit it before, so I didn't need to do that. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I need to bust this wall. The switch. Go back down here, and then I think this is the last dark room. And then I go up to the top, because this is where the slugs are. I hit this switch right here. And I only have 7 arrows for Vitreous. Oh god. This is not good. Okay, let's see how well this goes. I could do cape strats. I'm gonna burn my arrows first before I... Okay. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright. Here we go. There are 23 checks in Ganon's tower that can contain the big key. Now is your chance to guess which one will have the big key. I think it's 23. Oh, I can't do that in... Oh, what's the fastest way up here? It's... I can either take... I'm gonna go this way, because why not? I never know what's the fastest way to get up to Ganon's tower. But this is certainly the... I think this is the safer route. I mean, either way, you have to backtrack to... You have to backtrack through the, whatever they're called. The High Noxes. No, they're not High Nox. Lionels? I forget what they're called. The lion centaur things. You had to kill one in Breath of the Wild in order to... with shock arrows, and it was awful. Or no, you had to be in the vicinity of one while collecting the electric arrows. Lionos. Lionels, that was right. Okay. Alright. Okay, if I beat this in a minute and a half, then it'll be a sub 2 seed. Yeah, that was my least favorite part. It's like, hey, you just started the game. Sucks to be you. Alright. 23 checks. 23 checks. I'm probably gonna go full left side, because that's what I always do. Okay, we gotta guess for 7. That's what Sim guessed last time. Or no, that was what it was last time. I think it was 7. Okay, Sim thinks it's gonna be the second check. Okay. We're gonna do this right here. One. 2. Alright. Sorry, Sim. Three. Rip Bob. Bob's torch. Is it the... If you don't collect the key, then you don't get Bob? Or if you do collect the key, then Bob disappears. That's what it is. So I just killed Bob. I'm sorry. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay, well. Sorry, Ardale. Man, I forgot about Bob. I'm kind of sad now that I collected that. I should have just left it. That was brilliant. Can I bonk over there? I probably can bonk over there. Sure can. I forget if that does anything. Okay. Okay, that's number 8. Oh wow, I'm a dummy. I forgot that I had. It's been so long since I've done this. Last time I did this earlier. Oh, that's adorable. Them. Oh, god damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. No, I'm just gonna take damage there. Okay. What am I up to? 8? 8 checks. Number 9. Oh, which one is it? There it is. 10, 11, 12, 13. I forget if it's, I think it's this one. Yeah, that's this one. Guess you can't do that. And then you can... Whatever. There's a clip you can do there to skip past this warp, but... It's literally 5 seconds save, so I'm not going to do it. We're up to 13. And I'm probably gonna have to fight Armos. Ah, shit. I knew that was gonna happen. Let me just reload the room since I just fell anyway. This is Bob's chest. Okay. Nothing there. Okay, this is Armos. I have to fight these guys on ice with 18 arrows. Man, I bought all those bomb upgrades, and I didn't need them for Ice Palace because I got it first try. And then here I am, like, burning all my arrows. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort this. Oh, God. Spin to win. Okay. That's 14, 15. God damn. Okay, it's on the right side. 16. Oh, wait. I miscounted because I only count 5 more chests. That's not good. There's a switch. Okay, so if I'd gone right side, I would have saved myself some time. Let's not hope it's tile room. I'm gonna skip this for now. I forget, is there anything up here? I don't think so. Yeah, it's just... Oh, shit. I just fucked myself. I also don't know how to get out of this room. You know what? Let's just redo that. It's probably just like kill all the enemies or something, but I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay. Okay, not doing tile room. Okay. This is another part of the game I hate. I'm gonna give myself best opportunity, best chance I can. I don't think there's anything else I can do to make it easier. Alright. No! God damn! I got confused. Okay, start this over. I got confused which door it was. Okay, we're good. It's just a bomb. Except I gotta land the bomb on the conveyor belt. Oh, come on. Good thing I bought that bomb upgrade. There we go. There we go. Okay, hopefully it's one of these 4 chests. There it is. I'm gonna check these other ones just to be sure. And I think there's a small key over here. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I could have used red cane. My bad. Grab this key. I don't think I need that key, but I like to grab it anyway. Alright. I have the cane of Brian. Okay. I hate this. Oh, I don't have like any magic. Oh, now I have some. I forget which way you have to push the switch. Come on, push the... It's this one. Yeah. That's why I'm having problems. Okay. Oh, shit. I have 2 arrows to do this room. Oh, God. I didn't think arrows was going to be the thing to mess me up. Hey. Oh, and I just wasted one of them. That's great. Shit. Anything else I can do? Wow, I can't believe I just got screwed by lack of arrows. Okay. I could probably... Yeah, I know. I wonder if I can search the dungeon for arrows. Do you know of any arrow locations within the dungeon? I really don't want to have to... there might be some in T-Rock, too. That's not good. I'm trying to think. Because I really don't want to have to climb back up here just to get just for arrows. Give me a second. I might be able to not have to redo this. There we go. Oh, this one doesn't show pots. Okay, whatever. I'll just climb the whole thing back up here. Actually, anything over here? Nope. Actually, the best way to do this. Haha! 200 IQ strats right here. This way I don't have to climb the whole way back up. I can just go that way. I'll just go to a store and see if there's any there. I also don't remember what each store has, so this will be fun and interesting. Oh. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I can get an arrow upgrade. That's probably the fastest way to do this. Yeah. And also it'll ensure me that I have more arrows for the for everything. Man, I can't believe I got screwed up because I ran out of arrows. Like that like never happens. Oh, God, it's only 5. Could I have talked to the fairy in order to get health? Actually, you know what I can do? Another 200 IQ play right here. Okay. Oh wait, shit. I placed that... oh god. God damn it. I placed that warp there. You know what? I'm too stubborn to... Get the fuck out of my way. God damn it. I'm too stubborn to let it slide. The fact that I left that warp there. What kind of bummed I didn't find silver arrows? I'm gonna be really upset if he says, "Oh, it was in pod" or something like that. I was like, dude, no, yeah, thanks. Now you give me arrows. Okay. Not as convenient, but at least I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah, it's gonna be in Mire. You just know it. I go mode in Mire, and then I'm gonna get screwed because of it. It's probably also be a catfish. That'll also be a rude location because I thought about going there and then I didn't. Could also be Fat Fairy. I thought about. Well, I didn't really think about doing it, but I thought about that location at least for a little bit. That was cool. Okay. Yeah, there's still. It could be validation chests. I really hope it's validation chests because that would be fantastic. Okay. Now we can continue. Okay. Of course, there was arrows sitting there in the next room. Okay. Sometimes I get that and sometimes I don't. Do I need... I could grab another fairy if I wanted. This is a complete waste of time, but I'm doing it anyway. It'd be really fun to see a randomizer where... yeah, I could do this with Kane if I wanted to. It'd be really fun to see a randomizer where the items are placed in random locations on the in the menu. Because that would just mess with so much muscle memory. It'd be really funny to watch. Man, gold sword is so nice. Okay, let's go. There we go, Lamelos, which... Okay, I missed it. Okay, come on. Sorry, I got distracted by a text message. Okay, that was could have been better. God damn it. Couldn't get it off in time. Okay. No. No. It was not from a girl. It's always really funny when you just kind of walk off the edge. Oh, does that count? I don't know if that counts. Apparently it does. Okay, let's see if these guys have silver arrows. No, but just to piss me off, they gave me more arrows. Oh god, that's so mean! That's so mean! What? Did it? Interesting. No, 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 no. No, 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 bad. That was... Okay. That's bad. There we go. Oh, good, the book! Just what I needed to beat the game. Am I gonna have enough keys? Is there another key door? I think that's it for keys. Okay, that's what I thought. Just enough. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Okay, validation chest is the last one. Okay, good. Oh, it's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I always get that confused. Damn it! Okay. Silverless Ganon. It is, then. Yeah, the pig will tell me where they are, at least. That's a good point. Okay, now we can see how terrible I am at Aga. Off to a great start. That was a double. That's not a good setup. I'm really bad at Aga 2. I'm so bad at Aga 2. Here we go, this is a good one. Oh, god damn. Good thing I have a fairy. Good thing I have 2 fairies. Here we go, this will be a good setup. I find it interesting that they slowly get out of sync with each other. Yeah, that was it. It's good. Oh, sure, the duck works in this part of the game, but it doesn't work anywhere else in Dark World. Always makes me mad. Yeah, fuck it, let's just do it. What am I gonna need first? Cape. Yeah, might as well. Okay, good. I'm gonna want... this, and I'm gonna want a lamp. This part of the game always makes me nervous. Okay. Where were they? Somewhere in Light World. Shit. That was just really bad positioning by Ganon. That was that was such bad positioning. Like God. Left horse glitch is so hard. Ooh, please work. It's probably the tablets, yeah. I'm not gonna search for silver arrows. But I am gonna go refill my potions. Okay. Let's see how many times it takes me to do this. It's almost like the real game. It's almost like I defeated Aga 1. It's probably in the tablets. I mean, I could go fetch... I could probably go fetch them, but I have Butter Sword, so it's not that... Not that... God. Lucrative, I guess. No, I still remember the first time I tried to do Master Sword, Ganon. That was difficult. Okay, this time he's being a little faster with the jumps. Oh my god. Shit, I forgot to move out of the way. Ugh! It pisses me off when I do that. God. I'm just gonna burn another hour just sitting here trying to defeat Ganon. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. I probably shouldn't be burning my magic like this, but I have, what, 3... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I should probably count how many times it takes to get him to move on to the next cycle. Like, how many hits it takes. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Got it. Okay, now I just gotta remember how to do this without silvers. Oh, God. Okay, that was it. God damn. Okay. So far, so good, I guess. Haven't died yet. I have a fairy, right? I do. Now I don't. Okay. Oh god, the fire bats just keep shoving me out of the way, and it's really annoying. Oh my god. I'm so out of practice with this fight. It's like I keep getting clipped like by 1 pixel. It's really obnoxious. Come on, really? Oh, come on! Just stop! Ah, this is starting to get really obnoxious. Like, I move in for the swing, and then... Finally, God. I move in for the swing. Oh, I only got 1 potion left. I move in for the swing, and he just... I get clipped right, like, on the hairy edge of a fire bat. I can't get over there fast enough. Finally. Oh, come on. I know exactly where the fire bat's gonna come out, too. It's just... I can't move out of the way fast enough to dodge it and then also hit him. Oh my god. This is so nuts. And here I am just waiting for the last swing. God damn it. Don't die. God fucking damn it. That was so bad. Like, I don't know why I just kept getting narked by those fucking bats. It really is. It's such a terrible fight without silver arrows. I can't afford another potion, so I'm just screwed in that camp. I've never had that much awful mechanics in a Ganon fight like that. Like I'm usually okay doing it swordless, but it just like for whatever reason I couldn't get the mechanics down. I kept getting just completely destroyed by the bats. I'm just getting clipped on the hairy edge of a piece of fire. You know, it could also be Gary's chest. It could be Gary's chest. It could be blacksmith. I didn't do any of those checks because I didn't need to. Man, it's so frustrating being so close to being done and like not being able to finish. Except now I have no health whatsoever. I don't have any way to refill magic either. Well, I can buy that. I'll do 2 fairies and 2 potions. Two magic potions. I can only afford to get 2 at this point. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't beat him this time around. I'm just out of money. I can't afford to get potions. Also be nice if I can get some magic on the way there. From a bush or something. That way I don't have like half a meter going into the fight. Oh, I almost got hit by that thing or whatever it is. That's not the way to get to the castle. Okay. 3rd time's a charm, right? Or is this my 4th time? I don't remember. Could do B strats on Ganon. Do Bs hurt Ganon? I don't think they do. I know you can use them on Mothula to make the fight a little easier on yourself. It's really kind of frustrating that silver arrows were locked behind Ganon's tower. That's really obnoxious. Get a cheap shot in. Ooh, that was almost really bad. I almost got hugged to death by Ganon. Okay. Wait for the fire bat. No! Fuck. Just wait for this other one to go out. Oh god. Fucking hell. Of course he lands right there. Oh my god. This is just a pitiful excuse now. This is not even... Oh my god. This is so bad. Why am I sucking at this fight? The game's cheating. That's obviously what's going on right now. Can't stand the fact that I went and got the silver arrows. Okay. Thanks, Shaw. Oh, come on. Just fucking hit him. Almost had him. This is it. Oh my god, finally! That was so bad. That was so bad. That was such a bad... That was just bad play by me, though. Like, the seed itself wasn't so bad. Like, it wasn't a pedestal seed. It wasn't an Aga 1 seed. It was just bad mechanics by me. Like, I didn't have to go into Thieves Town. I didn't have to go into Swamp Palace. Yes, Ganon was Hitler. Exactly. Like, this was just really bad play by me. Like, I got jebaited into going to Swamp when I didn't have to. And then just that last Ganon fight was just really bad. That was just... Fireworks for sale. What did I get there? Oh yeah, I got bombs there. So yeah, this could have gone better. At least I did sub 3. Like if I'd gone over 3 hours, I would have been really mad. Still waiting for the lucrative sub 2. I haven't made that yet. Yeah, I know. That was just crappy seed generation. Just having the silvers hidden behind Ganon's tower, hidden behind the book. I never checked him. No, I never got shovel, so I never needed to check that spot. Yeah. Gross. I'm really salty about that seed. I think I probably burned at least 20, 30 minutes on just trying to finish Ganon off. I might have to practice that silverless at some point. Like, I've done it before. I've done it with Tempered Sword before. I've beaten the seed with Tempered Sword Ganon, and I had very few issues with it. I don't know why this time I was just crapping a brick. Probably because I didn't, probably because I haven't practiced it in a while. It's been a while since I've actually done any decent seeds. Like, I mean, I played a couple days ago and streamed it, but I got silvers basically right away. All right, let's see what's in the pedestal. The flute scoop. Oh, the shovel was behind pedestal. Interesting. Well, I appreciate everyone who stuck around and watched. I know it got pretty boring there in the end. Just me just sucking at Ganon. But I mean, I'm just glad that these seeds aren't particularly too long. I mean, I was all set up to go have this. I was expecting this to be a pedestal seed. I was all set up to go do it. I was really kind of thinking that it could have been a pedestal seed. Although Bo couldn't have been on pedestal because I needed pod in order to get to the pedestal item. It's just that there were so many. Like, the most item intensive pendant dungeon was Swamp, and I had all those items right at the beginning. So if Bo had dropped any earlier than T-Rock, I could have just gone and done pedestal, and it could have been something really important like Ice Rod or something like that. Although Swamp Palace, now that I think about it, Swamp Palace led to Ice Rod. So that wasn't a complete waste. T-Rock was... Yeah, and I had to do left side Swamp in order to get that mushroom. I'm trying to think... Thieves Town, I think Thieves Town was a complete waste. I don't think there was anything in there that I needed. Well, I think I got Bombos out of there, but I didn't really need that. Thanks, Dark. I'm just sticking around because I want to stream the stats. So... My PB, my PB was probably the one that I did, um, just the other day. It was like a 203 or 204. Um, there may be one that I did faster than that, which was it was like there was like one mistake that I made that cost me the sub 2. I got mirror like right away. I got that in Hyrule Castle. I didn't kill a single boss with Master Sword. I got Temper Sword that fast. 19. It's 22 items, not 23. So I had, yeah, because I had one more chest to open in that area, and then there was or two more chests to open in that area. So, yes, my fight for sub 2 continues. There was one time I got really close, and I couldn't pull it out. Or pull it off anyway. That's a lie. I got the mushroom. Liars. Man. But I had all the comfort items except for silver arrows, and that's what screwed me up in the end. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy doing these. But next time I'll probably do Nimpize again, because I really want to keep playing that and keep finishing it. Alright. I think that's it. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.